How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Secrets narcissists keep, what the narcissist won't tell you. That is the title of this video. The secrets that a narcissist keeps, the things the narcissist won't tell you. Now, a narcissist is an individual who lacks empathy, an individual who is very arrogant, an individual who thinks they are more important than others, an individual who thinks they are special, they are unique, and that they deserve special treatment. So narcissists are selfish, egocentric, egotistic individuals. It's always about me, 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 me with the narcissist. They want constant attention, constant validation. They need constant reassurance, constant recognition, constant praise. That's what the narcissist wants. Now, what are these secrets that a narcissist keeps? What are these things that the narcissist will not tell you? That is the title of this video. The narcissist, many narcissists will try to put up a false self. They put a false self to conceal their authentic self. In short, narcissists are master hypocrites. They are hypersensitive to insults and setbacks. If a narcissist goes through a setback, or if they get insulted, they'll feel humiliated, and they'll feel very, very, angry. They will be even depressed if they go through setbacks. And again, narcissists, what they don't want you to know is that they are always feeling ashamed of themselves. They are not proud of themselves, and they try to hide these perceived, their perceived mistakes, their perceived flaws, their perceived imperfections. They try to hide them through behaving, in an arrogant manner. You might think they are very confident people, but inside them, they are empty shells. Narcissists, they will never tell you anything that may jeopardize losing you, because they need you for them to survive. So they will not tell you the truth. They will always tell you lies. They'll never tell you their secrets. If something you need to know about the narcissist is that they will always hide their secrets from you. They're always living a double life. They will not tell you their true intentions. They will not tell you who they really are, because narcissists are actually incapable of loving you. They are incapable of loving. And they will not even tell you what has happened in their past. They want you to accept them. They're afraid if you know about them, you might reject them, you might abandon them, you might run away from them. So they don't want you to leave them. They don't want you to reject them. They want you hanging close to them, because number one fear of narcissists is being rejected. So narcissists, they don't want you to know that they are in a relationship with you only for themselves. They don't want you to know that they are in a relationship with you to use you for their own selfish needs, for their own selfish gains. One thing about narcissists is that they are always and only takers. They want to take from you. They never give. The narcissist believes in taking. Theirs is to take only. They will need to take from you. They just are takers. They enjoy, they feel good when they are taking from you. And that's why they want you to focus on them. They need people who are going to focus on them alone. It's always about their needs. Narcissists, they will not tell you that they know that you are a strong person, because they think if they tell you are a strong person, then that means they are weak. So they will not tell you that. They will, one thing, they will not tell you that they need you more than you need them. That's again a secret the narcissist will not tell you. They won't tell you that they fear rejection. They will not tell you that they fear being called out. One thing the narcissist hates most is to be criticized. Dare you criticize a narcissist? It hurts them so much. So the narcissist will not tell you that they fear being called out. They will not tell you that. they'll not tell you that they fear being criticized. They will not tell you that, because narcissists always have this double life with many different skeletons in their closets. And if you were to know about those dark secrets the narcissist has, you'll be scared. If you were to know about the narcissist's double life, you'll be shocked, because that's how narcissists are. Again, the narcissists will not tell you that they hate themselves, they despise themselves, they have this self-loath, they have this self-hatred. They don't like themselves. And if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, just know that you are in a relationship alone. The narcissist is not with you. They're always there to use you, misuse you, and then discard you. That's what the narcissist loves most. That's what they're doing with you. The other secret the narcissist will not tell you is that when you're happy, it reminds them of their inability to be happy. The narcissist is never happy. So when they see you happy, they're in pain, because you being happy reminds the narcissist of their inability to be happy. So the narcissist does not want to see you happy. When you're happy, they are in pain. And that's why the narcissist will always cause drama. They'll always cause conflict. They'll always confuse you. They'll always want that. They'll always want conflicts in your life. The narcissist will not want you to know that they don't care about you, that they only care about themselves, because that is true. Narcissists are selfish, self-centered individuals who only care about their own needs. They don't want you to know that they do not have access to attributes like compassion, like empathy, and they only think about what they want or what they need from others. That's what the narcissist does. They're only thinking about what is in it for them. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist, the first thing they're always asking themselves is, what am I going to gain from this person? What am I getting from this person? Now, narcissists, they have these inner demons, and they have this emotional torture within them, and they don't want you to know that. So underneath the narcissist, underneath that confident exterior that the narcissist portrays, within them is a weak, vulnerable, and insecure person who is empty, who is shallow, who is afraid. That's who narcissists are. They don't want you to know that. They do not want you to know that you need to run away from them. They do not want you to know that. It's a secret. It is their secret. They will not want you to know that you need to walk away from them and stay away from them and keep away from them, because that is in your best interest. When you stay away from the narcissist, run away from them and be very far from them. Stay away from the narcissist, because when the narcissist tells you sorry, it's a lie. When the narcissist tells you sorry, that sorry is only meant for them. It is just to manipulate you. The narcissist do not care about you. When they tell you sorry, it's just it's a strategy, a tactic to control you. They are never apologetic. So when they tell you I'm sorry, they don't want you to know that they are lying to you. The narcissist doesn't want you to know that they're always cheating on you, and they'll always cheat on you. The narcissist also does not want you to know that they don't love you, and they will not love you. The narcissist doesn't want you to know that they will despise you all the time, that they will talk over you all the time, and that they will treat you like crap. They'll treat you like a stupid person, because their main aim here is to make sure they mess up with your self-esteem. Their main aim here is to make sure that they control you. Now, the other thing with the narcissist, they don't want you to know that you will never be happy with them. You will never be happy in a relationship with a narcissist. They don't want you to know that. They want you to think that they are the most amazing person that you've ever come across. They want you to think that you've gotten your Prince Charming, or that Mr. or Miss Perfect that you've been thinking and imagining. But that's a lie. The narcissist is your worst nightmare. Being in a relationship with a narcissist is hard work. It is painful. And if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, my best advice is to stay away from them. Keep away from them. Walk away right now. Run away, and hide yourself from this narcissist forever. If you care about your well-being, if you care about your health, if you care about your peace of mind, if you care about your sanity. With a narcissist, you will never be happy. Living with a narcissist is tough, it's dangerous. Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you. You know, being with a narcissist is a nightmare. First things first. What is a narcissist? Who is a narcissist? A narcissist is a selfish, self-centered, egocentric individual. A person who lacks empathy, who is very arrogant, who is envious of others, and who believes others are envious and jealous of them. The narcissist wants constant and needs constant attention. They need constant attention, constant validation, constant recognition, reassurance. They need constant praise. They need admiration all the time. The narcissist wants to use you, misuse you, and then discard you. Their main mission is to destroy you. The narcissist will punish you. The narcissist will confuse you. They will frustrate you. They will cause drama, chaos, conflicts in your relationship. Now, the narcissist, what turns them off? What turns a narcissist off? That is the title of this video. Number one thing that turns a narcissist off, one thing that makes a narcissist miserable is when you say no. Tell the narcissist no, then you mess their life up. The narcissist's number one fear is to be rejected. The narcissist's number one fear is to be abandoned. So when you tell them no, they feel rejected. They feel despised. Narcissists think they're special. They think they're more important than everybody else. How dare you say no to them? When you say no to a narcissist, it hurts their ego. It hurts that fragile ego that they have. Because remember, the main mission of a narcissist is to control you, is to control everything about you. They expect you to be a yes person. They expect you to say yes to everything about them. They don't expect a no from you. So when you tell the narcissist no, it hurts them so much. It makes them get angry. Now, when you say no to a narcissist, they become even depressed. They overthink. How dare you? Now, the other thing that turns off a narcissist is setting boundaries. When you set boundaries, and especially when you enforce those boundaries, setting boundaries and sticking to them makes a narcissist mad. You know, it turns them off. They become very miserable. How dare you put boundaries in place? You know, if you tell a narcissist, if you do this, I will do this. If you yell at me, I will walk away. And if they yell at you and you walk away, it makes them miserable because they hate boundaries. Remember, the narcissist's main mission is to control you. So how dare you put boundaries in their life? How do you put boundaries? Because if you put boundaries, it means they are not able to control you. Now, the other thing the narcissists hate, something that turns off the narcissist and makes them miserable is when you criticize them. Narcissists think that they are perfect. They think they are Mr. Right, Miss Right. They think they know it all. So when you criticize them, they go through narcissistic injury, you know, and they'll swing into narcissistic rage. They'll be very, very, very angry and very bitter at you. How dare you? How dare you criticize them? Narcissists want to criticize you, but they don't want you to criticize them. So you criticizing a narcissist means that you despise them. It means you look down upon them. They're not going to take it lightly. But one thing about them, they love criticizing others all the time. It's like their hobby. The narcissist will criticize everybody all the time. Now, the other thing the narcissists don't like, something that turns off the narcissist, is when they don't get things their way. They love having everything their way because that's who narcissists are. They want to control everything. They want everything to be exactly the way they want. They want things to flow in the direction they want. So when they don't have things their way, when they lose control over things, then they are mad. They get annoyed. They will be beaten. They'll be angry. It turns them off. They become miserable. Now, the other thing about narcissists that turns them off is when their self-esteem or when their image is harmed. You know, narcissists care so much about their image. They care about their self-esteem. So when it is tainted, when their self-esteem, when their image is questioned, it hurts them. When their reputation is questioned, it really, really turns them off. They become miserable. Now, if you want to turn off a narcissist, if you want to make them miserable, then make them be accountable for their actions. You know, narcissists make mistakes. They do wrong things, but they expect somebody else to be accountable for those mistakes. They expect somebody else to be responsible for their mistakes. So if you want to turn off a narcissist, Make sure they're accountable for their own mistakes. Make sure they're accountable for their behaviors, for their bad behaviors. This will turn them off. It will make them miserable. Now, the narcissists hate facing setbacks. When they face a setback, when they face disappointments, or when they face conflicts, it really turns them off. Though they love conflicts, but they hate setbacks in a big way. So if the narcissists encounter setbacks, then they'll be turned off. They'll be miserable. Now, the other perfect way of making a narcissist miserable, or something that turns off the narcissist, is when they're ignored. If you want to see a miserable narcissist, then ignore them. Narcissists, they think that they're special. They need that attention. They hate to be rejected. So when you ignore the narcissist, they feel less special. They feel less important. They're going to be very angry with you. And they will be miserable because of you ignoring them. Now, when you act indifferent towards the narcissist, that's another thing that turns them off. The narcissist expects you to be cheerful towards them. They expect you to be clapping for them. They expect you to be embracing them. So when you are indifferent to them, it disappoints them. When you go grey rock on the narcissist, when you behave in a dull manner, when you behave boring like a grey rock, when you talk to the narcissist and your answers are yes, no, you're like disinterested, it hurts them. They feel bad about it. Now, narcissists hate people who speak in facts. They hate people who don't use emotions. So if you want to disappoint a narcissist, be factual. The narcissist will be mad about it. Now, if you want to turn off a narcissist, confront them also about their mistakes. Confront them about their wrongdoings. Look at them eyeball to eyeball and confront them about their mistakes. Call them out about all those things that they're doing, which are not right. They will be so pissed off. They'll be miserable. Again, if they try to manipulate you, call those manipulation strategies and tactics out. Tell them that you're not going to allow them to manipulate you. This will turn them off. This will make them miserable. Again, finally, to make a narcissist miserable, something that turns a narcissist off is when you focus on yourself. When you focus on your well-being, when you focus on your mental health, when you start loving yourself, when you put your needs first, then it turns off a narcissist. They become miserable. Remember, the narcissist wants you to focus on them. They want you to focus on their needs. They believe their needs are more special, more important than yours. So when the narcissist sees you focusing on yourself, they feel bad. They feel betrayed. They want you to stop everything and focus on them. They hate it. They feel turned off when they see you working on your good health, working on your mental health, trying to improve yourself, putting a lot of effort in your hobbies, in what you love doing. The narcissist feels bad about it. So if you want to turn off the narcissist, focus on yourself. With narcissists, these selfish, self-centered, egoistic individuals, people who are self-focused, people who focus on their own needs, people who lack empathy, who are very arrogant, who need constant attention, constant admiration, constant praise, constant recognition, reassurance, constant adoration. Now, these narcissists, they have a certain pattern when they're in a relationship. That's why people say that narcissists don't change. They only change their patterns. Or maybe narcissists don't change. They change their victims. So if you are in a relationship with a narcissist, you are in a tough job. You're in a very difficult situation. One thing with narcissists, they follow the same pattern of idealizing, devaluing, discarding, and then hoovering. Narcissists follow the same pattern. The first stage of a narcissistic relationship is idealize. So in this stage, in the idealization stage, that is at the beginning of the relationship, the narcissist will shower their partner with praise, with constant attention, with constant admiration, constant recognition. There'll be lots of reassurance, lots of attention, so much attention, In the idealization stage, this is where the love bombing takes place. The narcissist will take you on expensive dinners, expensive vacations. They'll buy you expensive gifts. They'll text you constantly. They'll text you all the time. They'll send you those sweet SMS messages, those sweet texts telling you how much they love you, how much they can't eat without you, how much they cannot sleep without you. So in the love bombing stage, the narcissist buys you all kinds of gifts, jewelry, expensive jewelry, expensive necklaces, earrings. That's the love bombing stage. They love you, sweet love notes. They send you voice notes. You see, and you'll feel they give you undivided attention. You think the narcissist loves you. Now that is what happens in the idealization stage. That relationship will be very intense and it will move very quickly. There'll be this emotional bond that will be created, a bond that will be very difficult to break. And that's why it's called the love bombing. The narcissist will smother you with affection, too much affection. Now, after the idealization stage, that relationship with the narcissist progresses to the next level, that is the devalue. The narcissist will start looking down upon their target, upon their victim. They'll analyze every move and they will start criticizing you. They'll start criticizing your actions. Everything you do will not be okay with the narcissist. They'll exaggerate your behavior. They will start criticizing every little thing that you do. They'll start seeing the mistakes in your life, the flaws in your life. They'll start getting bored and frustrated with you. So that is what happens in the devaluation stage. The narcissist will start throwing insults at you. They'll start verbally abusing you. They'll start withholding affection. They'll start humiliating you. They'll even start spoiling your reputation. They'll go on a smear campaign against you. They'll backstab you. You'll feel betrayed. So you start questioning yourself, what is happening? What is happening with this partner of yours? You see, the narcissist will change. Now that is what happens in the devaluation stage. They used to see you as handsome or beautiful. They don't see you that way anymore. What they loved about you, they now criticize. Now, after the devaluation stage, then the third stage is the discarding stage. Now, the narcissist will see you as useless, as worthless, and they will discard you. They will dump you. Sometimes the dumping, the discard can be permanent, but many times the narcissist will always come back. The discard most likely will be temporary because narcissists never want to let go of their victims because they always need you for their manipulation strategies and tactics. They'll need you for triangulation. They'll need you when their new supply bores them. That's why they will always want to come back. So when the narcissist discards you, there's always that other stage, the number 4 stage in the narcissistic relationship, and we call it the hoovering. So the hoovering stage may happen while the narcissist is involved with someone new. They might be in a new relationship with a new supply, but they'll still try to hoover you to get you back in that relationship. They need you probably to top up their supply, which they will realize it's not enough. Maybe they will need you to triangulate their new supply. And naturally, narcissists are cheats. They'll always want to cheat on their new supply, or they'll want to cheat on their new partners. So they will want you back. They will not want to lose you. One thing about narcissists, when you look at a narcissist cycle of abuse, is that narcissists are hypocrites. They have fragile egos. These are people who lack empathy. They don't care about you. They only care about themselves. And that's why when the narcissist tells you they love you, it's a fake, it's a lie. Because they're masters of lies. There is no bigger manipulator than a narcissist. They will do everything to hook you, to put you in their abusive cycle. So when the narcissist comes to you, they'll be very charming. And when they're very charming, you might think that you've gotten your Prince Charming. You're Mr. Perfect, you're Miss Perfect. But that's normally a lie. That's what happens with narcissists. And they get bored easily, and that's why they'll start devaluing you very soon. And once they start devaluing you, it's because the discard is about the corner. Maybe they've gotten a new supply, they've gotten a new catch. They want to now throw you under the bus. But one thing about narcissists, they discard you, then they want you back again. They'll come with fake apologies, fake sorries, and they'll want you back. So now there you have it, the narcissist cycle of abuse, the narcissist relationship pattern of idealization, devaluation, discarding, and finally the hoovering. Very observant. You'll always see signs that a narcissist is done with you, that your relationship with a narcissist is coming to the discard phase. And that's why you need to always open your eyes when you're dealing with a narcissist. Now, what are these signs that a narcissist is finished with you? You are in that relationship with a narcissist. Remember, these are selfish, self-centered, egotistic individuals. The narcissist lacks empathy. They are arrogant. They need constant attention, constant praise. The narcissist only cares about their own needs. They don't care about you. They want to use you and to misuse you and to discard you. So how do you know if a narcissist is finished with you? Number one, they will be very critical of you. What I mean here is that everything that you do, the narcissist will criticize it. Everything that the narcissist loved about you at the love bombing stage of your relationship, at the idolization stage of your relationship, they now criticize it. They hate it. It's a major turn off to them. And they'll make sure they let you know that they don't like it. So everything the narcissist used to love about you, they now don't like it. That is number one sign that the narcissist is done with you. They criticize you. They become overly critical of you. They find fault everywhere, even where there's none. Even where you're perfect, they still try to find fault. They'll accuse you and blame you of everything. They'll accuse you of lying to them. They'll accuse you of being a cheat. They'll accuse you of being dishonest. They'll accuse you of being, everything that they are. They'll accuse you of being that. In short, they'll blame you for everything that goes wrong. They'll accuse you of even being jealous and being envious of them. But the reality is that maybe they're the ones who are envious of you, because that's how narcissists are. They believe everybody is envious of them, but they are the ones who are always jealous of others. So one sign that the narcissist is finished with you, they'll become overly critical of you. The second sign that a narcissist is finished with you is when you succeed, they're not happy. Your success is a big threat to the narcissist. When the relationship started, the narcissist appeared as if they were your cheerleader. They used to clap for you. Every success you had, they used to clap for you. They used to be happy for all your success. Now, every time you succeed, they are not happy right now. Any small success you have, they are bitter about it. They are sad about it. That's a clear sign that they're done with you. They're no longer together with you. How is it possible that when you're successful, your partner is not happy? Your accomplishments are a threat to the narcissist. How comes? It's because they're finished with you, they're done with you. They don't celebrate you anymore. Instead, they'll even start finding faults in your success. They'll even blame you for being selfish in your success. They'll even tell you it's nothing. Everybody's successful. So those are signs that a narcissist is finished with you. The number 3 sign that a narcissist is finished with you, you start seeing their true side. You start seeing the real monster that they are, the demon, the evil spirit that these narcissists are. You used to think that they are charming. You used to think that they are sweet, charismatic, big-hearted. But all of a sudden you realize that they are chameleons, that they are actually demons, monsters, cruel, sadists. Because one thing about narcissists, they are very good at acting, at fooling people, at showing a fake image. But you will start seeing the real narcissist, the real cruel person, very jealous person. That's a sign that they're finished with you. They can no longer hide the real cold-hearted person they are. Another sign that a narcissist is finished with you, they don't care about your approval. They used to ask you about your opinion on issues, like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? But they no longer care. Your opinion does not matter anymore. They don't want your compliments anymore. In fact, if you give your opinion and if you compliment them, they feel pissed off. It becomes very disgusting. They hate your compliments. And when you compliment them, they see you as being needy, as being desperate, as being, as if you're forcing yourself onto them, as if you're begging them to love you. They despise you for that. In fact, they start caring for opinions from other people, but not yours. They want attention from others. They want compliments from others. They want to know what other people are thinking, but not you. They don't care if you like something or not. They're no longer interested in you. In fact, they despise you. Now, that's a big sign that the narcissist is done with you. That's a big sign the narcissist is finished with you. Another sign the narcissist is finished with you, they start ignoring you. They go silent on you. There's nothing painful like being ignored. So the narcissist will start treating you with silence. They will start hiding information, withholding information, emotions. They start withholding resources, such as they don't give you money and they don't give you other resources. They withdraw from you. They don't have that motivation to be around you. They don't even have time to be angry with you. They're just bored with you. They ignore you totally. You see, that's a big sign the narcissist is done with you. They don't even call you anymore. They don't receive your calls. They don't respond to your text messages. They stop texting you back. They stop texting you altogether. They don't even look at you in the eyes. So they ensure they avoid that eye contact. Even when you're in a group, they ignore you. They focus on other people. They pay attention on others, but not you. Another sign that narcissist is finished with you, even that fake empathy is not there anymore. They used to pretend that they cared about you when you are sick, but now they can't even pretend anymore. They just totally and completely don't care. They will try to replace you with another partner. That's another sign the narcissist is done with you. The narcissist is always hunting. They'll try to replace you with someone who they think is better than you. They will make sure you even know. They'll try to humiliate you. They'll try to devalue you, to degrade you by showing you that they have someone new, by showing you the new relationship. But sometimes the narcissist might decide to come back. That's why you talk about the hoovering. And of course they'll come with "I'm sorry," which is a fake sorry. And the main aim is because they still need you, to use you, to manipulate you, to triangulate you for their own gain. So that's the big thing about narcissists. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist and you are asking yourself big questions, if you are suspicious about the narcissist, you think that if you're worried that the narcissist might be about to leave you, or the narcissist is done with you, or the narcissist is not into you and you're not sure, then this is the video to watch, rewatch, and watch again. Watch for these signs, the red flags, and ask yourself questions. Is the narcissist done with you? The narcissist, they will throw you away once you're no longer useful to them, because their main mission their main mission is to destroy you. Their main mission is to control you. Their main mission is to do all that by messing your self-esteem, lowering your self-esteem. By putting you down, they put themselves up, and that's how the narcissist loves it. That's how they feel good. They destroy you to build themselves up. A narcissistic relationship can be a tough job. When that relationship ends, you find yourself in hot soup. Sometimes you'll want to find yourself back with that narcissist. But at the same time, you'll find yourself wanting to move on, because recovering from a relationship with a narcissist is not a piece of cake. It's tough. It's a full-time job. And that's why this video is there for you. And one secret of moving on from a relationship with a narcissist is to set boundaries, establish those boundaries, and enforce them. And most importantly, focus on yourself. Self-care is very important. Your well-being matters. That way you can quickly move on from a relationship with a narcissist. Now, there are many strategies you can employ, you can use to move on from a relationship with a narcissist very fast, very quickly. Number one is to go complete, no contact. Go zero contact with a narcissist if you want to move on very fast. That relationship with a narcissist was toxic, was abusive. It was the worst nightmare in your life. So the best thing to do is to stop and to cut all communication with that narcissist. So you need to go no contact, go zero contact with that narcissist. And when I say go no contact, I mean you block that narcissist from all ways of them contacting you. Block them on social media platforms. Block them on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp. Block them, even on TikTok. Don't text them. Don't receive their text messages. Don't call them. Don't receive their calls. Don't even see them in person. Don't want to meet them. Avoid the narcissist. Disappear from them. Now, when you avoid the narcissist, it will help you heal from that relationship. It will help you heal from that toxic, abusive, narcissistic relationship. Because the narcissists are master manipulators. It will be very difficult for them to manipulate you if they cannot have access to you. So deny them that access. So go no contact completely. Stick to that no contact rule and move on. It will help you move on from that relationship. When you don't communicate with the narcissist, you're actually breaking those manipulation strategies and tactics, and it is helping you to connect with your feelings as a person, as an individual. So the second way of moving on from a relationship with a narcissist is to set boundaries for yourself. Setting boundaries will help you heal very fast. Create some big distance between you and your narcissist. Those boundaries will help you and protect you from the narcissist manipulative games, mind games. And Having boundaries will help you to grow. You deserve happiness, you deserve respect, you deserve kindness, you deserve love. You deserve peace of mind. Now, boundaries, setting boundaries and enforcing them will help you to achieve all that. So, stick to no contact rule and enforce those boundaries with your narcissist. Because the boundaries will protect you from the narcissist abuse. Make sure the narcissist knows about your boundaries and give them consequences for them breaking your boundaries. Tell them that if they try to do something that you don't wish them to do, that you're going to take an action. And if they break and cross your boundaries, take action. And above all, prioritize self-care. Take good care of yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own needs first. Now you can also move on from a relationship with a narcissist by making peace with the past. Forgive yourself. Make peace with what happened. Reflect on the goods and the bad side of that relationship with a narcissist. What lessons did you learn? Forgive yourself. Yes, the narcissist might have hurt you in a big way, but you need to forgive yourself so that you can move on. Now, to move on from that narcissist, you need to write down your top reasons why you need to move on. You're moving on from a relationship that was bad for your health, a relationship that was not healthy for your own growth. You need to write down all the reasons why you need to break up with that narcissist and why you need to move on very fast, so that you are clear about why you need to move on. You need to move on because you need and deserve respect and deserve love. So if you are thinking of going back to the narcissist, if you start missing the narcissist, remind yourself why you need to move on. Now, sometimes you need to grieve. Allow yourself to cry a little about that relationship with the narcissist. It's normal, it's natural. And then remember that it's okay to have some feelings for the narcissist. You may still love them. That's okay too. But you know what? You need to move on because you need to be happy. So you need to connect with yourself. Do things that you love to help you move on. Focus on your hobbies. Focus on things that are building you up. Focus on what you love. Love yourself a little bit more. If you want to move on very fast, love yourself more. Because you deserve to be in a loving relationship. And if you deserve to be in a loving relationship, then you need to start loving yourself a little bit more. You need to start by forgiving yourself. Because that is part of you loving yourself. Forgive yourself for loving even that narcissist. Remember who you are. You're special. There's greatness in you. Also remember that you have people who care about you. There's a support system in your life of trusted friends, of trusted family members. So you can reach out to those people that you care about. Again, if need be, you can seek professional help. You can see a therapist, a counselor. They'll help you during those tough times to move on. Moving on from a narcissist is not a piece of cake. And above all, remember that to be able to move on from a narcissist, you need to learn everything about narcissism. They say that knowledge is power. Information is power. And learning is the superpower. So make sure you go through as many videos as possible about narcissism and narcissists. Watch many YouTube videos like this one that you're watching right now about narcissists. You'll always learn something. You'll always learn a thing or two. You'll always remind yourself about something concerning the narcissist. Empower yourself with knowledge. You need to understand the narcissist. You need to understand the brain of the narcissist. How do they think? How do they act? And why do they act that way? To move on from a narcissistic relationship, you need to understand that narcissistic relationship, what it entails. So read books about narcissists. You can Google about narcissism, narcissists. In short, don't get tired of learning and relearning about narcissists. Yeah, I emphasized of going no contact when dealing with a narcissist. But in situations where you cannot go no contact when dealing with a narcissist, if you want to move on, then you can do the gray rock method, or you limit your contact with the narcissist. Only interact with the narcissist when it's very, very necessary. Be as boring as the gray rock when dealing with a narcissist. If you are conversing with the narcissist, just limit your answers to yes or no. Don't talk much. Be disinterested. Be indifferent. And move on from that narcissist. Focus on other important things in your life. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you. God bless you. Catch you later in the next video.